How to Camp is a 2002 Goofy how-to cartoon, and I was really looking forward to this because I'm quite a fan of the Disney how-tos, but the Goofy how-tos. But honestly, I didn't love it. There were definitely bits about it that I thought were quite impressive, some good decisions, but ultimately it wasn't what I was hoping for, so it's not exactly my favourite. I watched this as part of the House of Mouse episode Halloween with Hades. Really great episode, fits in really well with that. And you might think, how can camping fit in well with a Halloween episode? But that's because of the direction this takes. It starts off with Goofy singing a jolly song and driving to the campsite. It's a really good introduction. And then he puts in a cassette tape once he gets to his location and puts on headphones. And the cassette is the narrator for how to, which I thought was a pretty clever way of doing it. Usually, the narrator in the how to cartoons is just a voiceover narration, and Goofy kind of interacts with the narration, looking directly at the camera, as it were. Occasionally, it'll be an instructional tape, and that's what we get here. And the tape tells him how to enjoy camping. And he walks around him following the instructions, but he doesn't realize that he's actually walked into the trap of some alien creatures. It takes a sci-fi turn. Credit where it's due. I wasn't expecting that. And honestly, I feel like for me personally, with what I was hoping for this cartoon, I didn't love it that much. I would have preferred it if it was more involved in actual nature and, various real life pitfalls and things that he can become entrapped in and things. But we have these alien characters, and I have to say the design of them is brilliant. They're kind of like they have an eye and a hand, and that's basically it. It's hard to describe. They might be the thumbnail of this discussion. And I did honestly think they were very well animated. I love the movements of them. I did feel like it was quite an unpredictable cartoon with how it developed. So there are a lot of positive things about this. It's just for me personally, it's not what I would have wanted from a how to camp cartoon. I had my own expectations, and it didn't necessarily meet those. But the direction it took was fun. It was creative. It was unpredictable. And it was very well animated. And the narration was very good as well. So I can't really complain too much. I feel like the cartoons it had a goal, and I think it delivered what it set out to do very well. It's just not for my personal preference. So How to Camp is really worth watching. It's very creative, but just be mindful that it might not be exactly what you're expecting.